Let me tell you why. This is almost like a part 2 to a video I previously made. Let me tell you why some of your faves, like Andrew Tate, aren't who you guys think they are, right? Because they say, people like that be like, I'm the strongest man alive, Liquor King and his ancestral living. First of all, let me tell you something. Humans originally weren't out here hunting and foraging animals, okay? Humans originally, if you look down to genetics, DNA structure and all that, started off as mini herbivores, but omnivores, but like they had a small amount of meat in their diet, and their diet was mostly based on plants. Okay, because animals back then were trying to kill them. Humans were more prey than predator back then. Right? And these people would be like alpha this and alpha that, and how they're the strongest alive. Let me tell you something. Different climates for different strokes. So, I know it sounds funny, right? But hear me out. I grew up in the Caribbean. I grew up hunting, foraging, all that, catching fish, hunting birds and stuff, bow and arrow type style, literally knife hunting. That was my childhood. We were literally out here digging pits in the sand. Okay, that's how it was for me. So that's the climate I go in. No amount of I am alpha, hear me roar, training in the gym is gonna prepare you for real life experiences. Psychologically, that's not how it works. Even if you look at people from different parts of the continent, they all have different attributes within their genetic makeup, within their structure, that help them acclimate to that specific lifestyle, that specific climate. You have people, Pacific Islanders, who live on islands, I can't remember the exact name, but they have enlarging spleens and are able to die for like up to 30 minutes without water, because they're like almost no contact with the modern day world, and they live on the ocean, literally. Nomads, essentially. I can walk on glass. In hot coal, hot sand, like I can walk on melted rocks and it does not hurt me, because I grew up in this heat boiling sun with sharp rocks underneath my feet, running on coral reefs. If you know how sharp coral reefs are, they can literally pass through bone and flesh, and I can run on those with no cuts because I have grown, I have acclimated to that. Your favorites, no amount of training gym, no amount of steroids, no amount of whatever they do with that can ever put up with the rest of the world. Every part of the world, from Norwegian to freaking Ecuador, have different parts, different people, different cultures, and have different men and women that make them particularly strong in their territory. To be the strongest in the world, you have to be able to handle what every single person in the world can handle. I'm not seeing none of these people being able to swim underneath water for up to 30 minutes holding their breath, because science backs me up, and scientifically, unless you got what people got. Actually, let me find a clip. Unless you're one of them, or you have a freak genetic mutation, as far as I know you don't, then how could you be one of the strongest in the world? You have people who could survive rabies. Let's say you handle some raw Caribbean, African, or South Asian spices, which most people in the world can't handle. Heck, I can easily die 200 feet underwater. Let's say you do that.